controlling your camera without leaving your chair? Yeah, it's possible. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to connect your camera to your iPad. And all you're going to need is Panasonic camera, the Panasonic Image App, and, well, you need Wi-Fi. So stick around. Hey, it's Tiggi Habanero. If you're new to the channel, welcome. And if you're coming back, it's good to see you. On this channel, I do movie making tutorials and gear reviews and tips like this one. So consider subscribing if that is your kind of content. And be sure that you do stick around to the end because I have a power tip. So when you're shooting a video like this and you need to tweak the ISO or something's not right, you're not liking something, you have to get up. Like I'm facing the camera right now, so I'd have to get up and tweak the settings on the camera. Well, with this Panasonic Image App, you don't have to. And the cool thing about it is, it's free. Make sure you get it on your iPad or your iPhone in this case. But here's a word of caution. There's actually two Panasonic apps on the Apple and the App Store. The one for Panasonic Lumix cameras, G series and earlier, is called the Panasonic Image App. Make sure you get that one. Because there's another one called the Panasonic Lumix Sync. Close, but not the same. And that one is for the S series, the S series cinematic camera, Lumix S series, that was recently released. And that app is not going to work for you unless you have the S type of Lumix. And this app, the Panasonic Image App, is perfect if you happen to have a version of a Panasonic camera that does not have a touch screen. So this is your touch screen. You're going to absolutely love it. So I am actually screen capturing this while I'm filming on the Lumix. So now we're going to go to a screen capture of what I've been doing right now so you can see how this works while I'm filming. Establish the Wi-Fi connection between the iPad and the camera. Now we're in the app and it's looking for the Wi-Fi connection from the camera. Choose the Wi-Fi setting right there in the top of middle. And now go into your iPad Wi-Fi settings. Search for the camera. It's the G7. Now we're connected to the app. And now we're going to go and look at what the app can do. As you can see here, I'm shooting on 5.3 f-stop and my shutter speed is 50 because I'm shooting at 24 frames per second, as you can see up here at the top left of the screen. And so my closest shutter speed is the 50. So that is how you can change your shutter speed. So let's do that. So you can see I'm changing my shutter speed, so it's going to change how much light is being let in or how the camera is reacting to that. So I'm shooting on auto exposure, autofocus, and auto exposure. So that's why I can't change this one right here, which is the change the plus minus of the exposure. So that one is not available to me right now. If you turn off your camera, you're going to interrupt the Wi-Fi connection. So all you need to do is go back to the steps we just did a little bit earlier and reestablish the connection with the camera through the app. On the bottom right of this app, you're going to see a button that says AF. That is actually for taking photos, and what you would do is put your finger on the screen of what you want to take the photo, and it will click the shutter. So I was having so much fun with this app that as you can see, I'm changing the ISO, and I will also go ahead and mess around with the auto white balance. I am shooting with the auto white balance, as I said, but this is what you can also do in the app. So that would be outside, like sunshine, and there are some other options for a cloudy day. There's also one in here for Kelvin. So you can really dial in your white balance through this app. And again, without even touching your camera. So let me know what you are planning to use it for, whether merely to transfer images off your camera to your iPad, or if you're going to use it like I am and control the camera while you're filming. By clicking on the bottom right of the app, there's one called Q menu, which is also the quick menu. And that is the way you can actually play or choose your settings, such as your playback settings and your live control settings. You can also create a photo collage of the images that you have already shot that are sitting on your camera right now. These are actually the videos that I'm taking right now, but I can also use them as images. As you can see, I'm selecting a few, and they're going to come out in a photo collage that I choose. So it's saving pictures, and there's the photo collage. So you can have a good time with this one. Let's transfer the files off the camera, the SD card, to the iPad. Click the transfer selection button. The files are now on the SD card, but they're going to come over to the iPad. Select the ones you want, and they're on the iPad now. Here's your power tip for staying to the end. Look at it this way. Imagine you're out and about, you're taking some great photos, great video, but it's filling up your card. You've got to get it off the camera card and onto either your phone or your iPad. And then you discover that either one is out of memory. Well, I've got you covered. You can go ahead and use the SanDisk. It's a 256 gig. It's called the iExpand Flash Go. This works with iPhones and iPads, and you can use that to transfer off this camera onto the flash drive, and then you can go from there. It'll keep everything on the flash drive until you get to where you can download it from the flash onto your computer. So this video is part of a playlist called Digital Camera Tutorials for Beginners. So be sure that you check that out for